What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the luckiest old school RuneScape players of September in the year 2020. Let me tell you guys what, September must be an incredibly lucky month because I know this video is probably going to be longer than the usual ones. I got a lot of drops to get through. There's a lot of stuff in here I just couldn't throw out. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. On another note, a lot of you guys have been asking me, why don't my drops make the video? Well, considerably, some of them are pretty lucky, but some people are forgetting some things. One, you have to have your RuneScape name present in the picture. I give credit where credit is due. So even if you're submitting a spoof picture on somebody else's behalf, that person with that RuneScape name is still going to get that credit. And number two, a lot of people do send me pictures that I really can't tell what the RuneScape name is. So even if you send me a picture and it's really pixelated and I can't clean it up enough, it's not going to get featured just because of that fact. So make sure you guys are taking good screenshots. Now from this video forward, I am no longer going to be accepting cell phone pictures. Everybody should know how to take a screenshot. If you don't, Google it. I'm sure that you will find the answer. So cell phone pictures no more. They're grainy, hard to work with. Not going to be doing that anymore. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. We're going to go ahead and start off with the clue scroll section. We're going to kick our clue scroll section off with our third age recipients. First up is going to be 6763 with a third age range coif, and this is going to be worth around 5.9 million GP on the 266th hard casket. Next one comes in from Mixy Boys, and this is going to be a third age plate body on 48 hard caskets opened on the account, 67.2 million GP on the clue scroll. Following that up is going to be Stewart Scratch with another third age plate body, hard casket number 29 of the account, 67.2 million GP. Next one comes in from Jude, and this is going to be a third age kite shield, hard casket number 17 on the account. This one's worth around 26.4 million GP. And up next is going to be Dirk Ramrod. On hard casket number 671, Dirk Ramrod managed to pull the third age range top, and this is going to be 27.7 mil on that clue scroll. But just 22 hard caskets later, Dirk Ramrod managed to pull a third age robe top, 693 hard caskets, 56.3 million GP. Very nice, very lucky to grab both of those third age drops so close together. Next submission comes in from Rocky, and Rocky manages to pull a third age druidic cloak without the help of the mimic on master casket number 1. 600 million GP, over 600 million GP on this clue scroll. Very, very nice. Next up, we're going to jump into our mimic kills, and we have 3 of them for September. First up is going to be Ted. 22nd Elite Treasure Trail, Mimic kill count number 3. The Mimic adds the third age druidic robe top in there for Ted. 1.4 billion GP. Also managed to get those sagacious spectacles into clue there as well. Very nice clue. Next one comes in from Hive Master, and Hive Master managing to pull a third age robe bottom from the Mimic on the second Master Treasure Trail of the account. Mimic kill count number 1. Next one comes in from Dr. Torch, and this is going to be the 7th Elite Treasure Trail of the account, and the Mimic kill count is number 1, third age full helmet valued at around 16.1 million GP. And we have another 1KC Mimic kill coming in here from just F. What a lucky name to get. One letter, you hardly ever see those. F manages to grab the third age robe top on Elite Treasure Trail number 4, Mimic kill count number 1, 48.8 million GP. We are now going to move into our more miscellaneous clue rewards. These ones are still just as impressive. So first one is going to be Zoob Zay Fod, and this is going to be 10KC medium clue scrolls on the Ranger boots, 37.7 million GP. Next one is another 10 medium Treasure Trail Ranger boots, and this one is going to be from Count Check, 38 million GP. Medium clue scroll number 5, another set of Ranger boots for Drew LS, 37.6 million on that one. And next one is going to be 4KC Ranger boots on the medium clue scrolls, and this is going to be from 2 Whips, 34.8 million GP. 3KC Ranger boots coming in from Kodaras, and I'm sorry if I butchered your name, man, but yeah, 3 medium treasure trails, ranger boots, 35.9 million GP. Next one comes in from Lou Banger, and this is going to be climbing boots G and ranger boots in the same kill. That is 1 in 1,133 on both of those, so grabbing both of them on the same clue, very impressive. 1 KC ranger boots coming in from Wompers, 36.3 million GP. Next submission comes in from Hippo Senna, and this is going to be a double ornament kit on Master Casket number 37. Occult ornament kit and the Necklace of Anguish ornament kit there, 14.7 million GP. Next up comes in from PK Trip, and this is a level 45 defense Zerker account, managing to grab the Bloodhound pet on a Master Treasure Trail number 33. Very, very nice. Team Minato is going to pull in the Bloodhound pet on Master Casket number 21. Another Bloodhound coming in from B+, this one on just the 10th Master Treasure Trail of the account. Even lower, we have no standards on the 5th Master Treasure Trail of the account, pulling in the Bloodhound pet. And here we have a 1K Seer, McCCM, with the 1KC Bloodhound pet on just that first Master Treasure Trail. That has got to feel good, but he's not the only one. Krizo Tinib with a 1 Master Treasure Trail Bloodhound as well, right after a Mimic kill. It doesn't look like the Mimic added anything there to the clue scroll, but regardless, 1 Master, 1 Bloodhound. Very nice. Our next submission comes in from Falcon R, who claims this was the very first Master Treasure Trail of the account. Obviously, there's no way we can see that on the screen, but regardless, this is still pretty impressive. Gilded, Dragonhide body, Anku socks, and the Obsidian cape are all in 1 clue scroll. Not really sure what that's worth because we can't see it in the chat box, but still, pretty impressive to see. Very nice clue. Next one comes in from Godvermame, and really not sure if I said that one right, so once again, apologies, but 302 hard treasure trails here, pulling in the double God D-Hide boots, along with one of them matching the God D-Hide top. Pretty nice clue. 2 million GP on that one. That's really nice to see on just a hard treasure trail. Next submission comes in from Liar, and Liar managing to pull in a pair of gilded boots on just the 6th Elite Treasure Trail, 3.2 million GP on that one. Next one comes in from Trots Van NL, and this is going to be a 1KC Ranger's Tunic, 4.8 million GP on that one. And Corago also submitting a 1KC Ranger's Tunic, 5.6 mil on this one. And the price changed a lot in September. Wow. This submission coming in from I Got Bops with a Team Cape X on the very first easy treasure trail of the account. This one's worth around 1.4 million GP. This next submission comes in from XFat, and XFat managing to pull double Ranger gloves on just the 14th Elite Treasure Trail of the account. Clues valued at 1.375 million GP. Next up is Andre, and this is going to be back-to-back noted anti-venoms and a gilded full helm. On the 18th Master Treasure Trail of the account, pulling those noted anti-venoms could have been 3rd age, my man, I'm so sorry. And 19 Master Treasure Trails with the gilded full helm. That one valued at around 2.2 million GP. Next one comes in from EMAC6503, and we can check out the Runelight tracker over there on the right. 2 climbing boots G and 5 ranger boots in 91 medium clue scrolls. And here's another screenshot right here up on the screen. You can see the ranger boot pull there for the 5th pair. Next one comes in from FBI Macklin, and on the 10th Master Casket managing to pull in a double ornament kit, 11.5 million GP. Rick Deckard is submitting 2 occult ornament kits in 1 Master Treasure Trail, and that is a drop rate of 1 in 724,201. That's pretty incredible. All right, so that wraps up our lucky clue scroll drops for September of 2020. Now we are going to go ahead and move into our lucky PvM item drops, and we are going to start with our players that have got some awesome drops sub 10 KC. First up, we've got Vermithrax 91 with a 9 KC Smoldering Stone from Cerberus. That is a 1 in 512 drop. Red Mage 805 with a 9 KC Hydra Claw. Financed with a 7KC Ring of the Gods out at Vedion. Drup 69 with a 7KC Magma Mutagen. Not a Bot with a 6KC Blade of Saldor. Caprate with a 6KC Bandos Tacets. Smash Amos 31 with a 6KC Armadillo Crossbow. Stink Sour with a 5KC Primordial Crystal. Boner Soup 2, where's Boner Soup 1? With a 5KC Primordial Crystal. Picto with a 4KC Ceradomin Hilt. Rico 0928 with a 4KC Black Tourmaline Core. Cardalina with a 3KC Sanguinesti Staff. C-P0 with a 3KC Bandos Tacets. Next one comes in from Waffle Stomper, who managed to grab a Zamorakian Spear on 3KC, but why not just grab another one on 5KC as well. MPKS with a 2KC Grazi Rapier. Dope Alien with a 2KC Dragon Pickaxe from the King Black Dragon that is 1 in 1500 there at that boss. Creamy Goods with a 2KC Armadillo Chestplate. Ciroc Mango with a 2KC Armadillo Chain Skirt. Nicholas 259 with a 2KC Armadillo Sigil. And now we can go ahead and move into our luckiest PvMers. These are all going to be drops on just 1KC. Very first kill of the boss, these people managed to get a drop. Yemi with a Dragon Full Helm on the very first Chewed Bones. That is a drop rate of 1 in 250 and 1 in 35 to get the Chewed Bones. X Bundy X with a Zenite Shard from a Tortured Gorilla. WTF Beprotus with a 1KC Dragon Full Helm. Sakal Dickhead, Jesus, these names, with a 1KC Twisted Bow in Challenge Mode Chambers of Xeric. Stale Chips with a Magma Mutagen. Snaky Zero with a Tanzanite Fang. Sick Note with a Black Tourmaline Core. Seamus for the win, pulling in 3 1KC drops, Zamorakian Spear, Skotizo Pet, and a Tanzanite Fang. Riley 1098 with a Serpentine Visage. Puff Bus 420 with a Briophyta's Essence. Miss Mushroom with a Dragon Full Helm. Might Legs with a Hydra Claw. Lurch Slayer Primordial Crystal. Kazi with a Nightmare Staff. JT 0123 with a Zenite Shard. Grievous with a Basilisk Jaw. Jeff Zilla with a Kodai Insignia from Challenge Mode Chambers of Xeric. Gabriel Kyle with an Armadillo Hilt. Chunk GT with a Dragon Pickaxe from the Chaos Elemental. Beer Devil J1 with a Tanzanite Fang. Anubis 322 with a Jar of Sand. Ant OSRS with an Elysian Sigil on the very first Corporal Beast kill count. Imagine. 10 HP Cajun with a KBD Heads. And yes, this account actually does have 10 HP. 2 Heady with a Magic Fang. So congrats to all of you 1K seers. That is absolutely the most impressive thing you can do as far as PvM drops go in old school RuneScape. Next up, we have got some impressive combo PvM item drops. First one comes in from Zippo, and this is going to be the Skotizo Pet, an Onyx, and an Elite Clue Scroll on just 4 KC at Skotizo. iPro Guthix with a Granite Gloves and Ring from the Grotesque Guardians in the same drop. Not worth very much, but still pretty rare to see. Woody with a Jar of Swamp and a Magma Mutagen in the same drop. Patrick 855 with a Jar of Dirt and a Kraken Tentacle in the same drop. Jim Slim pulling the Dragon Full Helm from the Mithril Dragons. That's a 1 in over 32,000 chance to do that. Yohu with just Champion Scrolls. I mean, I don't really know if this is lucky or unlucky because you're burning your RNG, but at the same time they're hard to get, so we'll call it lucky for this one. Amon with an Avernic Defender Hilt and the Lil Zik Pet in the same kill. Natashi managed to grab an Archer, a Zerker, and a Sears Ring all in one rotation at the Dagonoth Kings. Zerker mate with a 24 KC Abyssal Head. Imagine. Took me so long for my first one. This dude grabs one on 24 KC. Come on. Drink a beer with 4 Rings of Endurance in just 161 Grand Coffins. That is a drop rate of 1 in 250, by the way, so pulling 4 in that KC. Lots of money and lots of luck. Next one comes in from Mr. Dr. Professor Sir. And Mr. Dr. Professor Sir is claiming that these were free-for-all Theater of Blood raids. 4 deaths manages to pull the Scythe. And in the next one, only death of the raid manages to pull another Scythe. You, my friend, need to play the lottery. That is ridiculous. Next one comes in from Sis, and I'm not sure if this is Mr. or Master, but Sis, Mr. Master Nay, whatever you call yourself, pulling in 3 Armadillo drops within 12 kills. Armadillo chain skirt on 30 KC, chest plate on 37, and another chest plate on 42. Very lucky. Next one comes in from 5IS, 2 skeletal visages in just 3 kills, 2,323 and 2,326 kills at Vorcat, 2 skeletal visages. Next one comes in from, oh Jesus, Molesta. Okay, Molesta, anyways, grabbing 2 Goblin Champion Scrolls in 45 Goblin kills, getting ready to go into Bandos there in the God Wars dungeon. Next one comes in from iFury A. iFury A grabbing 2 Dragon Chain Bodies in the same day from Dust Devils. And you can see the Runelight date down there, September 7th, 2020. And last but not least, 2 Draconic Visages. You can see it over there in the Runelight tracker for sack o fucking shit. These names are getting out of control, guys. Congrats on your 2 Visages, but Jesus. And for our last subsection in our PvM item drops, we're gonna have our back-to-back drops. And first up, leading off, is gonna be Yenos with a Bandos Pet and Tassets back-to-back, KC 180 and 181. Next is your boy Milkman with a Dex Omelet drop, followed by the Dust for the Challenge Mode Chambers of Xeric. Now you get that Dust, you can transmog the Omelet Pet. Imagine getting the Omelet Pet and then 1 kill later with the Dust. Must feel nice. KC 97 and 98. Xeno Tyrant with an Armadillo Plate and Armadillo Skirt back-to-back on 15 and 16 KCs. Tim's Mining with back-to-back Zamorakian Spears, 434 and 435 KC. Stonewall with a Bandos Chestplate and Tassets back-to-back on KC 30 and 31. Snore Tejas with a Kraken Tentacle and Trident, KC 128 and 129. Rip August with back-to-back Twisted Bows in the Challenge Mode Chambers of Xeric, KC 2 and 3. Imagine being that lucky. Right Shift with an Avernic Defender Hilt and Justiciar Chest Guard, KC 200 and 201. Prox with a Crystal Armor Seed, a Blade, and a Weapon Seed, KC 3 and 4 for the back-to-back, plus 6 and 9 for the extra drops. Period Blood. Really? Period Blood. Really? Zamorakian Spears back-to-back, KC 318 and 319. Papaw Blake Zamorakian Spear, KC 21 and 22. Odd Sauce, Smoldering and Eternal Crystal, KC 4 and 5 from Cerberus. Nawazish Ali with a Zamorakian Spear and Zamorakian Hilt back-to-back on KC 2005 and 2006. Nanje with Vorkath's Heads, 3 of them in a row, 276, 77, and 78. Next one comes from Mole Locator, and this is going to be a Bandos Chestplate on KC 835, followed by the back-to-back Bandos Hilt and Tassets on 839 and 40. Lucian 977, Black Tourmaline Core and Granite Hammer back-to-back on 209 and 210. Just Go Mine with the Hell Puppy Primordial Crystal back-to-back on KC 29 and 30. Goofers with a Smoldering Stone and Primordial Crystal, KC 37 and 38. Gabriel Kyle with Berserker Ring back-to-backs, KC 87 and 88. Disc Break with a KBD head and the Dragon Pick in the same kill, plus the back-to-back for the KBD heads, KC 47 and 48, and Pet KC was 64. Chick on Tender with an Archer's Ring back-to-back, KC 1341 and 1342. Border with the Bandos Plate and Hilt, plus the Pet, back-to-backs for KC 631 and 632, and grabbing that Hilt on 634. Baked Player with a Grazi Rapier and Avernic Defender back-to-back on the very first 2 raids of the account. KC 1 and 2, grabbing the purples in their name. Very nice. That's pretty cool to see at the Theater of Blood. All right, that concludes our Lucky PvM item drops. Next, we're going to head into Lucky PvM Pets. You know how many we got to get through for this month? 53. 53 worthy pet drops. So let's get started. First one coming in from Waiting Rain, 25 KC Zulrah Snakeling. Next up is Lucifer, Thermonuclear Smoke Devil Pet at 22 KC. Dabbers McGee with a 21 KC Grotesque Guardians Pet. Hitbox with the 19 KC Krill Susaroth Pet. Tank Station with an 18 KC Vorkath Pet. Drew LS, who we saw earlier, 18 KC Dagonoth Supreme Pet. Crazy Mitch 42, 17 KC King Black Dragon. Poseidon 2938 with a 13 KC Dagonoth Supreme. Mama's Meat with a 13 KC Cerberus Pet. Waiting Rain once again with a 12 KC Vorkath Pet. E-Girl I with a 12 KC King Black Dragon Pet. Berserkers with a 12 KC Commander Zilliana Pet. Willow Saf with an 11 KC Kraken Pet. Doll's Beep with an 11 KC Bandos Pet. On 3 Blood, 10 KC Dagonoth Prime. Groovy Tune, 10 KC Cerberus Hell Puppy. Grizz the Lord with a 9 KC Lil Zik. Splitter 3000 with a 9 KC King Black Dragon Pet. Blodmen, 9 KC Callisto Pet. Yeo 1994, 8 KC Vorkath Pet. Fendi Vupa, 8 KC Theater of Blood Lil Zik Pet. Joyga Fett with a 7 KC Thermi Pet. Shadows PvM, 7 KC Krill Susaroth. Young Star with a 7 KC Commander Zilliana Pet. Cox Delivery with a 6 KC Vedion Pet. Amish John, 6 KC Kraken. Natashi, again who we saw earlier as well, 6 KC Grotesque Guardians. Draco Sack with a 5 KC Jad Pet. Plugwalk, 4 KC Kriara Pet. DT Dirty Dan with a 4 KC Dagonoth Rex Pet. Meyerpoi with a 4 KC Hell Puppy. Mahomes 12 with a 2 KC Vorkath Pet. Famous Person with a 2 KC Krill Susaroth Pet. Strength Bonehead with a 2 KC Jad Pet. Ice Cream Mose with a 2 KC Giant Mole Pet. And PvM Lawgiver with a 2 KC Gauntlet Pet. And now from here, of course, we have our luckiest pet hunters, 1 KC pets on the boss drops. First up, we have a slew of Scotizo 1 KCs. Zatter Lays, 1 KC Scotizo Pet. LSD for Me, 420, Scotizo Pet, 1 KC. Galvec B, 1 KC Scotizo. And last but not least, 82 Spirit, 2377, 1 KC Scotizo Pet. B-Boy Alec with a 1 KC Kraken Pet. Gorans 293 with a 1 KC King Black Dragon Pet. The Sauce with a 1 KC Jad Pet. DS 1919 with a 1 KC Dagonoth Prime Pet. And last but not least, Bode with the 1 KC Chaos Elemental Pet. And of course, just like our PvM item drops, we have some awesome PvM pet combo drops. First one comes in from a Dust Devil, and no, not the one that you actually kill in the game, but this is the actual person, a Dust Devil, Berserker Ring, and a Dagonoth Rex pet in the same drop, 537 KC. Pyun with a Trident of the Seas and the Kraken pet, 897 KC. Malangus with the back-to-back-to-back Scotizo pet, KCs 14, 15, and 16. Soul Survivor with the back-to-back Chaos Elemental pet on 1 and 2 KC and picking up a Dragon Pickaxe on 4 KC. Winter White with the 10 HP Boss pet, 6 KC at the Chaos Elemental. Pinkberg, 3 Theater of Blood pets in just 42 KC, that's pretty crazy. Blodmen, 3 pets in just 2 days, managing to pick up the Gauntlet pet, the Grotesque Guardians pet, and the Kraken pet in just 2 days. Now I know these are from August and this is supposed to be September, but this was submitted a little bit too late for the August video and I couldn't turn it down. So I had to feature this one even though it was a couple days late. And last but not least, we have Excuse with 2 Zilliana pets in just 8 kills. First one on 453 KC and the second one on 461 KC. All right, moving right along. Next section is going to be our luckiest skilling pets. So these ones didn't have too many compared to the PvM, but we still got some to get through. First one, Who Am I? 69 woodcutting on a yew tree manages to grab the beaver, 1 in 143,288. Fallen Fowl, 68 mining at the Motherlode mine, grabbing the rock golem pet, 1 in 245,500. Strong Mallory, level 67 hunter at the red Chinchampas, manages to grab that baby Chinchampa. That is your odds of 1 in 96,698, I'm sorry. Potato Pures with 51 thieving, grabbing the rocky pet from the fruit stall, 1 in 122,791. Next up is Large Red Wine, level 27 thieving at the cake stall, 1 in 123,391. Ben Blazing, level 24 thieving at the cake stalls, 1 in 123,466. Jeffsington, level 18 thieving at the cake stalls, 1 in 123,616. And our last leveling pet is going to be Furred, level 9 thieving, once again at the cake stalls, 1 in 123,841. As for our KCs, Rhymsey, or Rimsey, however you want to look at that, 22 kill count at Wintertot, grabbing the Phoenix pet. Next up is Crash Castle, 12 KC at Wintertot, Phoenix pet. Big Whips with a 1 KC Phoenix at Wintertot. It's gotta feel good. That's one of the ones that's harder to get. And our last skilling pet showcase is gonna be Boner Soup 2 again. This time, level 83 woodcutting. Got the pet in a hard clue nest in the same clue. You guys remember that person that got the uncut onyx from the gem bag, 1 in 100 million? Well, check this out. The odds of you grabbing a pet and a hard clue nest from the teak trees are over 1 in 390 million. Oddly enough, that's like, it's not even really like something to be like, oh wow, that's cool. But just a regular old hard clue scroll. 1 in 390 million. All right, and our last but certainly not least section, my favorite section of the video because it makes me feel a whole lot better about my RNG. This is going to be the unluckiest players in RuneScape. So we've got quite a few submissions for this that were worthy of the video. We're gonna start it off with Rackley6. Rackley6 managed to grab 4 different clue uniques in the same clue scroll with the noted anti-fire. So you rolled a bunch of tables, but you just didn't get one of them super expensive items. Next up is going to be MacDonaldo, and it's not really super unlucky, but back-to-back Warriors rings. Unfortunately, they couldn't be Berserkers rings. Draken submitting 4,362 Hydra kills with no Hydra Claw. That is crazy. That's over 4 times the drop rate. I thought I was doing pretty bad, and it took me 1,600 kills to get mine, but good lord. I'm Yules Who, 1 KC Jad, doesn't have the fire cape. Ended up actually dying to Jad on the same tick that he killed Jad, so he actually was not awarded with the fire cape, but still got the KC for it. Petco, and this one even worse than the no Hydra Claw. 12,000 Venenatus kills without a pet. Can you believe that? 12,000 kills. Next up is St. Eves, and this is going to be 9,853 Cerberus kills with no pet or jar. Way over the drop rate for both of those items. Hasn't been able to get either of them. Next one comes in from Sylvia_S15R, and this is just so unfortunate to look at. Died on the Zulrah pet drop at Zulrah. So Zulrah got one of them last hits in. You managed to see the drop and it was a pet, and that has just got to be heartbreaking. Sorry, dude. Next one comes in from Lucky7744, and 126 Hespori kills, no bottomless compost bucket. That is a drop rate of 1 in 15, and it takes a day for those to grow. 126 days basically. No bottomless compost bucket. Next one comes in from Boss May. 3 jars of dirt in 137 kills. It's a little unfortunate. It would be nice to have something actually worth some money there, but I guess you're stuck with jars of dirt. Verse Sick. 0 unsired drops in 500 abyssal sire kills. Now I hate that, boss. If this were me, I would be done. That's a 1 in 100 drop rate, and to not see any of them in 500 KC, really, really upsetting. Fish Food 1117, 3 jars of eyes at Sarachnis in 147 KC. They're pretty rare, and it would be very easy to, replace the pet with a jar. It would have been nice, really finish the log early, but 3 jars of eyes, 147 kills. Caveman 5769 on Master Casket number 13 pulls out the cabbage, and that is the same rarity as Third Age. Unfortunate. OS Crawley, 4 jars of decays and 2 dragon bone necklaces in 1073 KC. Both of them pretty worthless drops from Vorkath and still stupid rare, so sorry about that, my friend. Triple ABC submits a Tangle Root at 58 million XP. Finally managing to grab the pet, but that is a long time to go without the pet. So 58 million farming XP, but regardless. Rybekis, no Trident at the Kraken in 4,394 kills. That's crazy. No Trident of the Seas, almost 4,400 kills. How unlucky. And our last one comes in from GeoBeat, and this is going to be another noted potion drop on the hard treasure trail, and it just so happened to be 1 KC on the hard treasure trails for GeoBeat. Noted super restores, once again, same rarity as Third Age. Really unfortunate, my friend. I hope your luck turns around. So everybody, that is going to wrap up the luckiest players of old school RuneScape for September of 2020. I know it was a long one, but there was just way too much stuff that I wanted to feature in this video. So I hope you enjoyed all 30 minutes plus of this video if you stuck around for the whole thing. If you did stick around for the whole thing, I really appreciate you guys watching it all. These do take a long time to put together, but it is a lot of fun. So with that, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up down below. If you haven't done so yet, please tap the subscribe button on your way out. And if you're feeling incredibly generous, you can support the channel by becoming a channel member. It does help support my channel, and you'll also get exclusive access to channel member posts only and exclusive events with me. So see you guys next time. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy, everybody.